And among those in the tri-state who were the first to welcome President Carter was none other than former Evansville Mayor Michael Vandeveer. Eyewitness News' Ben Walls speaks with him and his wife Melissa about President Carter's welcome to the tri-state.
When asked, former Evansville Mayor Michael Vandeveer looks back on the summer of 1980, when he meets someone only very few of us did in our lifetimes.
Well, it was somewhat awesome to stand below the steps of Air Force One and see the President of the United States walking down and shake hands with him.
Of course, Vandeveer is talking about welcoming President Jimmy Carter to Evansville.
Do you think when you entered office as mayor, you would meet the President of the United States?
Not really.
But it certainly became a reality in July 1980. President Carter left Air Force One, met the Vandeveers, and traveled to a fundraiser and procession in Henderson. The president at the time was running for his second term in the Oval Office. It's a summer day which leaves an impression to this day.
It just occurred to me that the man standing in front of me literally brought peace to the Middle East with the card at Camp David with Yasser Arafat, who was the Palestinian leader.
Especially how it made Mayor Vandeveer's wife, Melissa, feel.
The man was so joyful. And when he greeted our daughter, and you have that picture,
Yeah.
you saw a genuine, response to a child. And that joy radiated for us both throughout that brief moment.
The Vandeveers went along President Carter on his fundraiser and tour in Kentucky, but it was not the last time Michael would see our 39th president again. In August of that year, Vandeveer met President Carter again at the White House before the Democratic Convention. Now looking back 44 years later, the Vandeveers say they had faith in the president, who they say invested in world peace and efforts to protect the environment.
I think overall his presidency was a success.
I'm Eyewitness News' Ben Walls reporting.